What's going on, everybody? I am back. I'm back from vacation. Kind of been on a hiatus for a couple weeks, but I'm officially back. Of course, the week before DC Fandome, and literally in about 15 minutes, we are exactly 1 week away from the start of DC Fandome, which is pretty much the main topic of today's video. I think a lot happened this week, and I'll probably go over that. But I'll probably be answering a lot of questions. Might have some people pop on as well. I'll probably put out the link maybe in a little bit, but I just want to talk about what's been going on since I've been out of the circuit for a little bit. So see who we got here. We got my man Akbar. What's going on? Yes, welcome back. Thank you, Ernest. Yes, welcome back. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stormtrooper 1825, let's go. Yes, Hourglass. Where are we going? We are going into the rabbit hole, as Zack Snyder would say. Sid's son, Tyler's back. Yes, here I am. Kari Scott, what's going on? Sup, can't wait. Yes. So like I said, I was on a vacation for a week, and one of the big things that happened, I'm sure everyone knows, was the whole Steppenwolf thing. Hold on, let me see. We got some more people popping in real quick. Bat Dan, I already hope we get the Batfleck announcement. Don't forget it's Ben's birthday today. Yes, thank you, Bat Dan. If you haven't, go out there, tweet, hashtag Batfleck forever, hashtag happy birthday, Ben Affleck. Yes, it's his birthday today, the best on-screen Batman of all time. Ben Affleck, his birthday today, so definitely get out there. If you have a Twitter, and tweet that up and tweet that out. It's a great event, and I was happy to be a part of it. And we just got started, so just continue to do it. Big Lee Cinematics, what's up, Tyler? What's going on? What do you think about Steppenwolf? Look, yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a second. I was trying to get into that. I guess we'll go right back into the whole Steppenwolf thing. Yes. So when I was out, the big bomb that was dropped was a low-res shot of Steppenwolf, and I was at a pool, actually, and I just happened to check my phone before I got in, and I was like, oh, of course. What is going on? And, Zach showed that, the low res, and he kind of looks like you can't really see his face. I think that was blurred out on purpose. He's saving like a really nice shot. I was honestly surprised that he would put something out like that out. That really surprised me that he would do that. But yes, puts out the Steppenwolf. Looks completely different from what we got from the Justice League. Looks great. I cannot wait to see, again, a high-res version of him. He's going to be badass. I can't wait to see him move and talk and to see what he's all about in Zach's movie. It's going to be fantastic. And you're probably going to get that shot in the trailer, in Zach's trailer that's coming up in a week. So very exciting. And then, of course, Zach, he puts out the image of the one guy working on, it looks like he's working on the trailer, working on the movie, if you will, and color grading. I think that's what he was doing. And just seeing that just makes me really happy. I know they've talked about how they've been working on the movie for a while now and everything, but just seeing that and hearing that they're probably filming right now just really gets me excited. And, the week before DC Fandome, the freaking week before DC Fandome, we all know the schedule came out. We're going to talk about that. It's going to be amazing on so many levels. Let's get back to some of the questions. Yeah, Kari, the Steppenwolf, he looks badass. I really like the look they're going for. It's completely different from what we saw in the theaters. It's a different movie. Literally everything is different from what we're going to get from what we saw previously. Hey, the Suicide Squad panel just dropped a first look on Twitter. I did see that. Yeah, so that's exciting. It's cool because it kind of gives you an idea of how it's going to go down. For a while, I was like, are they actually going to be meeting up? Are they when they do a table discussion, are they all going to be together? Clearly not, because I guess what's been going on with COVID and everything, it looks like what they're going to do is just the whole video chat thing, just like they did with Comic-Con. Still exciting. It doesn't matter. They're talking about the event, and they're probably going to release a trailer for Suicide Squad, I would imagine, if not a first look. So again, we're going to get into that. I'm going to show you guys the schedule. It's going to be bananas. How many fucks do you think he gives? Yeah, Zach keeps on saying that he doesn't give a fuck. No, he does. Zach, it's right. He's right. It looks like he doesn't care, and I can't wait to see how he acts in the trailer if we get a shot of him. Any comments on surprise guest? Can you tell me what you mean by that for DC Fandome? If you're talking about Zach's panel, listen. I know a lot of you. If you're familiar with Fiona, I think that she's going to be on there. I don't know if you would consider her a surprise guest. Probably not. But it would be cool if she is on there. But I did see today that someone, it's on Twitter, someone got an email about one of their questions that they were going to ask during one of the panels. And the response that he got from the person in the email was saying that it's going to be Zach with other members from the Justice League movie. So right there, I think that's going to be your surprise guest. But if it's Henry, if it's Ben Affleck, those surprise guests can mean more than them just showing up and saying hi. Another Henry Cavill, a Superman movie, another the Batman movie or show on HBO Max. We don't know. We don't know. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Iffy. Appreciate that. Thanks for having me back. Spiky fucker, yeah. Hit the like button. Yes, appreciate that. Still at work, my man. Can't wait for Fandome. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that in a second. Going to be insane. Fandome is going to be better than Clout. Yes, I highly agree. It's going to be better than CloutCon, if you will. Not trying to throw shade, but I mean, come on. I mean, the things that they're working with, the schedule, it's going to be bananas. Oh, no. Still better not be working next week. He's part of the Infinite Streams. Black Adam panel is also awesome. Rock has some surprises in store. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of surprises for us. Trust me, it's going to be insane. Are you excited for the video game panels such as Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and the new game? Dude, I am so excited. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, you know how excited I am because for the longest time, WB Montreal was teasing. And it's like, for years, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? And then I don't know if there was like an E3 or something, maybe in the beginning of the summer, maybe in the spring, and then nothing came about. But then they had the PlayStation reveal where they're saying, oh, this is where it's going to happen. Nothing. But then shortly after that, then you see, oh, DC Fandome. DC Fandome's going to have video games as well. So excited. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of like when. It's a matter of like it's going to happen because we see there's panels for 2 games. Like you said, the Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, that's a game. And that's from Rocksteady, which is freaking awesome. I want to know everything about that. Can I play as a Justice League? Am I playing as a Suicide Squad? What characters? What can I do? So excited. Then WB Montreal, looks like they're going to have a Batman game. Again, we're going to get into this. Yes. Am I excited for the video game panels? So excited. So damn excited. Is the schedule for Crisis on Infinite Streams is going to be out soon? It's out right now. We literally just put it out today. Go to my page, look through my Twitter page. Actually, you know what? That's a good point. Nicotina, what's going on, buddy? I'm happy you're here. We're going to get into, you know what? I'm going to go to my Twitter right now, and I'll get into the schedule so you guys can get a glimpse of what I'm talking about. So let me share my screen. Let's see here. All right. So let me go to my page. Where are my tweets at? Look, I can't even maneuver. I'm so used to maneuvering on my freaking phone. Is this sad? I can't even. Anyway, I'm going to go to Nicotina's because anyways, this is on there. And we will get into the Crisis. Here it is. Let's see if this pops up. Here we go. All right, it went to another page, so let me switch out of here. Is it not going to let me show it? Why isn't it letting me show this? Oh, no. Was that on there? Hold on. All right. Anyway, it's looking like it's not going to pop up for me. Twitter. But anyway, I'll just go through it real quick with you guys. It's on there. You can go to my page again. You can go to Nicotina's page. You can go to Zerafets, you'll find it. Sill's page. Pretty much the deal is that I'm going to be the first one to go. Subjective reviews from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be the kickoff. It's going to be me. I have Mr. Wes Ashley's going to be joining, possibly Will Rollins. He's not sure yet. Prime 76 said he'll probably jump in for a little bit. And also Scott Fowler's coming in. So yes, I'm starting off the show. And then after that, I'm going to go to my email just to make sure I have everything correct. The next show after that is going to be Film Gob. Film Gob is going from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And he's going to have Sill on there. He's going to have Lady Geneva, and he's going to have Lightcast. Going to be a hell of a show. Then to close it out before the event starts, we're going to have 11 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. the Fatal J show. And he's going to have Fan Active Film, and he's going to have Skeletor. Then it gets into the live stream. It goes right to the Nicotina show. From Nicotina show is going to be from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'm saying all this in Eastern time because that's where I am. That is going to have everyone on his show. We're going to have Strong Arm Flex. We're going to have me. We're going to have Sill. We're going to have Zeverfet, Zod Writer, Nerdy in Many Ways, Nicotina, Fatal J, Jeffrey Warfield, Koozie Cast, and more. We're going to be switching these guys in and out possibly as well. Then from 3 to 5 p.m., we're going to have Zeverfet. And it's going to be the same group of guys on that channel. Then after that, from 5 to, I guess, the end of the Heroes panel, we're going to have Nerdy in Many Ways. Then after that, possibly 4 nerds. And then from 8 to 10, we're going to have Poindexter's Lounge. And then from 10 to 12 a.m., we're going to have Mad Max Mandalorian. So, again, it's stacked. I tried to pull it up for you guys, but for some reason, it's not letting me show you the link. It would have been a lot easier to do that. Let me just try one more time. Just to make sure I can't do that. Oh, wait a second. Here it is right here. Never mind. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Here we go. Duh. All right. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. So like I said, next Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., you got me with Prime, Mr. Wes Ashley, Scott Fowler. Then you have 9 to 11, Film Gob, 11 to 12, Fatal J. And then 12:45. Well, the event starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time, but from 12:45 p.m. to 3, we have the big party on the Nicotina show, and that party continues to Zeverfet's show, to Nerdy's show, and then 4 nerds, like I said, Poindexter's Lounge and Mad Max Mandalorian. I know I just went through all that, but I just told you guys this. Again, if you need to find this, go on my Twitter account, Nicotina, Sills, Zeverfets. It's all over. You'll see it. And then you'll get an idea of what we're doing. So with that being said, the day is going to be incredible. It's a lot is going on, and I'm about to pull up the schedule. If you haven't seen the schedule yet, you need to look at it, because literally I told my wife already, I was like, I'm going to be non-existent all day. Sorry, that's just what it is. I mean, this is, as a DC fan, this is literally a DC wet dream. A lot of stuff is being thrown away, a lot of great stuff, and I don't want to miss any of it. And I this is the reason we created the Crisis of Infinite Streams 2.0, is because we want you guys to see our reactions live to all this stuff happening. As soon as it happens, you're going to see our reactions. It's not going to be us watching it and then doing a live reaction later on and saying that we didn't watch it. We don't know which. No, I hate that shit. Every time someone does a live reaction to a trailer, they've already watched it probably 5 times. Hold on. I see Akbar is saying Wong and Pena aren't there. Are they? Apparently, I know Dave Pena, Real Emotion, they're going to have something maybe afterwards, and they're going to have a bunch of guys on there. Dave Pena is going to be on there, and I think Chris Wong. But I'm pretty sure that I was talking to Nicotina, and he said that Dave Pena and Chris Wong might stop in for our streams and say hi. But if not, I'm sure those guys will be doing something. They're always doing something. I mean, it's a big day. They have to be doing something big. So yeah, it's gonna be an awesome day. Highly excited for it. We're talking 7 a.m. in the morning with me all the way until the end. You guys are gonna have the live coverage, and it's gonna be great. Yeah, Ernest. Yeah, they're part of the. Yeah, they're part of. What happened here? There we go. Oh yeah, yep. They're part of Guards and yeah, they're forming their own little gang over there, and that's fine. They can do their own thing. But yeah, you know what? With that being said, let's get into the schedule and let's look at it because this is what everyone's been waiting for. Okay, so here's the Hall of Heroes. If you guys do not know, look, there's 6 different categories: Hall of Heroes, Watchverse, Kidsverse, Uverse, Funverse, Insiderverse. It's just too much to take in. So the Hall of Heroes, that's where the good stuff is going to be. This is where the juiciness is going to be. We're going to start off right away, as you can see, with Wonder Woman 1984. Now, me personally, I think that's a good way to start off the show. Kind of ease into it. Now, this is a movie that should have been out already, but as you know, we only have one trailer for it. So you're getting another trailer for this. I mean, I think it goes without saying. Let's see if there's even what it says about it. Stars, yeah, Chris Pine, Kristen Wiig, Pedro Pascal, director, joins forces with Brazilian host. Yep, answer questions. That's all. We're talk fan art, cosplay, and reveal all new sneak peek. Yeah, so they're saying they're going to reveal an all new sneak peek, which could be a trailer or maybe it could be a scene. We don't know. It says plus a few more surprises, 25 minutes. Not bad. Again, one of the things I love about these panels is how short they are. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, they should be longer," and Zach should be. I'm just like, no, but that just means they can get right into it, and they're not blabbering on for 2 hours about nothing. They can come in, give us the good stuff, and get out. That's all I want. I think that's what a lot of people want. I know, and we'll get into this in a second. I know everyone wants Zach's Justice League to go on for 3 hours, but at the same time, like I want to see a trailer. I want to see some surprises. You know what I mean, stuff like that, and then that's fine with me. We can move on. So they're going to ease into the first panel, Wonder Woman 1984. Good way to start off the event. Then at 1:30, they go into the Warner Brothers Games Montreal announcement. This is the one everyone's been thinking is a Batman game. And apparently someone thinks that the game, the name might have been leaked out and it's going to be called Gotham Knights because one of the scroll down menus, it said Gotham Knights. So that's why. It says, gamers, you won't want to miss this first look at an exciting new game. Yeah, all signs are pointing to it being a Batman game. I mean, whatever. We know it's a DC game, so it's exciting. I'm all for it. So that's going to be fun. Looking forward to that panel. Let's see here. And then we got 1:45. We go to the Sandman universe, Enter the Dreaming panel. I do not care about that. So, I don't know if we'll be streaming that. Again, Nicotine is going from 12:45 to 3. 3. So, maybe at that time we'll talk about the game and everything. We'll kind of just gloss over that. Then we have Multiverse 101 panel. Me personally, we'll cover it, but not too interested. It says, get schooled in this engaging refresher course on the creation of the multiverse of DC Chief Executive Publisher Jim Lee. Actually, seeing Jim Lee's name on there, that gets me excited. Yeah, I take that back. And then we have Walter Hamada, who hasn't been interviewed at all since he started at DC. And then you have Berlanti Productions founder Greg Berlanti. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be interested in this to see what they're talking about. Multiverse. We all know within DC that's huge. So yeah, I'll be interested in that. Okay, let's go back here. And then at 2:45, we have the Flash. And that is not the CW Flash. That is the DCEU Flash. That is Ezra Miller, this one-on-one style conversation with the Flash filmmakers, Andy Muschietti, Barb Muschietti, star Ezra Miller, and screenwriter Christina Hudson. We'll give fans a speedy rundown on the first ever Flash feature film. 10 minutes. That's very quick. But again, that's fine because they don't really have much. I don't know if they're going to show some art or anything, but they haven't filmed anything and give you an idea of where this movie's going to go. So exciting. I'm ready for that. And, the movie is looks like it's finally going to get made. Just a matter of when is filming going to start now. And then after that, 2:55, we had this Beyond Batman. Says the Batman of swinging 60s culture clashes with the Batman of a far-flung future with Batman Beyond and his mentor, old Bruce Wayne, intercept a broadcast on 1966 Batman TV show. This is only 5 minutes. Maybe this is a trailer of some sorts for animated. I'm not sure. I guess it is. We'll just have to see. It's only 5 minutes. That's short. And then we get to another big panel, which is the Suicide Squad panel. James Gunn starts at 3:00 and says, what else would you expect from the Suicide Squad but the ultimate elimination game? First up, writer-director James Gunn takes on fan questions, then brings out Task Force X for a fast-paced, no-holds-barred squad showdown that tests every team member's squad knowledge and survival skills. 30 minutes. So this is a decent chunk of time. 30 minutes, Suicide Squad. They said they have some surprises in for us. Most likely a trailer. They should release a trailer or a clip or something. They're going to give us something good. So this is exciting. I don't know how you guys feel about the Suicide Squad. I kind of have mixed emotions about it. I just want to see a trailer before I really decide on what or how I feel about it. See, yeah, I see. Sam Tang Wong is saying not excited for the Christina Hudson is writing the screenplay for The Flash. Yeah, not too excited for her either. But you never know. You just have to just wait and see. Oh, we got nerdy up in here. Sorry, I was reading 101. Oh, we got Igor. What's going on, guys? Happy you could join me. 22 people up in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Probably in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna put the link out, and you guys can jump on with me if you want, so we can talk about this stuff. But yeah, let's get back to the schedule. So then we have 350. We had the females of color within the DC universe. Not really interested in that. Then we had Legacy of the Bat. Not really interested in that. I love Batman, but I don't know. We got bigger fish to fry, if you know what I mean. Chris Daltrey does the performance. Okay, that's fine. Then we have this. The Joker put on a happy face. What is this? Featuring interviews of filmmakers and industry legends discover the origins and evolution of the Joker and learn why the clown prince of crime is universally hailed as the greatest come. Yeah, that's cool. It's only 5 minutes. That's something I could watch. Then we have Jim Lee portfolio review. Again, I'm a huge fan of Jim Lee, so whatever this guy wants to get up and talk about stuff or draw, I'm all for it, so I'll probably watch that. Only 10 minutes. Again, this is something I love about this whole thing is the fact that it's only, they're so short. I love that. I know a lot of people probably won't like that, but I love it. And it just keeps things flowing, quick and short, right to the good stuff. Keep it moving. Surprise DC Comics panel. It says nothing about that. Comics, DC Comics. I love DC Comics. They're the only comics I really read. So might be checking that out. Then we have 525 on Batman, the voices behind the cowl panel. Again, not really too interested in that. But I heard that they moved the Black Adam panel to 410, which on here it says 410 is the legacy of the Bat. So I don't know if that's true or not, but apparently they did. So then here we go. This is the one, the big hitter we've been waiting for right here. Zack Snyder, the Snyder cut of Justice League, 5:45 p.m. Eastern time. This is the one this is the biggest one of DC fandom. So it says, Zack Snyder fields questions from fans and a few surprise guests as he discusses his eagerly awaited opening cut of 2017 feature film and the movement that made it happen. So that's pretty cool. 25 minutes. I love it. Again, 25 minutes. Let's get right to it. Zack Snyder has been teasing, and this is kind of, I'm not 100% sure, but people like Grace Randolph have been saying that, oh yeah, a trailer's coming. I've seen the trailer. A trailer's coming. Which I guess her saying that she's seen it and saying it's a trailer, I guess that's pretty cool. That's confirmation enough, I guess. But then, other people, I just don't want to be bamboozled. I don't want to be ready for a trailer and then get like a 20-second clip or a 5-second clip. I'll be happy if it's something I've never seen before. I just want it to be something I've never seen before. But I think this is the time to release a trailer. This is it. This is the time where we need a trailer. We need a release date, possibly the poster. If it's going to be a series, I think Zach was saying that at JusticeCon. He was going to tell us a release date. He was going to tell us if it was going to be a series or a movie. And that stuff alone is exciting because us officially getting a release date is huge. Because then we can now mark that on our calendars and we can go, okay, this is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. But again, a trailer, Zack Snyder's Justice League, can't freaking wait. Beyond hype for that. Beyond. Yeah, Igor says Zach's panel should be longer since it's the marquee event. Yeah, I know. I agree it should, but at the same time, I just know that it's going to be he's bringing the fire, and it's not going to be 2 hours just, hey guys, how's it going? Just shooting the shit. Like, it's going to be some good stuff. Okay, so let's get back into the schedule. Thought I heard my son crying. All right. So then after that, apparently this is saying 6:10 Black Adam panel. I don't know if that's true. Interested in this, The Rock, Black Adam, 15 minutes. Get an idea of what the movie's going to be about. Q&A, a few surprises. So looking forward to that. Hopefully they announce who's going to be in the movie other than The Rock and the certain characters. That would be really cool. This one right here, again, guys, I'm going through this whole thing, and it's like the whole day. Literally, it's just all day we're going to be on here. This is the big one right here. This is another one that's 6:50 p.m. Eastern Time to be announced. This is one of the surprises everyone has been waiting for. I think is what we think. This could possibly be the Ayer cut or the official word of Ben Affleck getting his Batman series. That's what I think this is. It could be, again, it could be something completely different, something they're working on. But if I had to say, this is what I think it is. Ben Affleck or possibly Henry Cavill Superman movie. I think those three. Ayer cut, Batman, or Superman. I think that's what this is. So again, looking forward to that. The excitement. Then you have the Aquaman panel, 7 o'clock. See if they're going to talk about Aquaman director James Wan and King Arthur himself, Patrick Wilson. That's cool. He'll be there. Take a deep dive into the world of Atlantis that Wan created, revealing their favorite behind-the-scenes moments from the largest DC movie ever. Interesting. I thought that this was going to be more about Aquaman 2, but apparently they're just going to be talking about the first one. Still, I'll watch it. I'm interested. Maybe they'll say something about Aquaman 2, or maybe I'm interested to see if Jason Momoa is going to show up. He should show up. And if he's not in this panel, he should be in the Zack Snyder's Justice League panel. We'll see. Okay, then we have Harley Quinn. Not worried about that. Wonder Woman 80th celebration. Not worried about that. Tomorrow's Superheroes with Jim Lee. Not really worried about that. Shazam panel. I'll probably watch that. They'll be talking about Shazam too. So, yeah, that would be cool. Wonder Woman 1984. They play Werewolf 1984. Don't really care about that. And then to close out the night for me, we have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Here it is. Great poster. I need to know everything about this game. It's 20 minutes. Will Arnett host. Rocksteady is a studio that came up with this game. Again, you tell me Suicide Squad. You tell me Justice League. What? Rocksteady game? Are you kidding me? I am all in for this. I just hope they show some gameplay or show a trailer. Very excited. And to cap off the night, we have the Batman. Robert Pattinson, Matt Reeves, the Batman. And we have Aisha Tyler for a discussion of the upcoming film with a surprise or two for the fans. 30 minutes. Very interesting that this is a 30-minute panel. So this is the last thing that I will be watching right here is the Batman. So again, guys, hell of a schedule. It's just jam-packed. That's just the Hall of Heroes. That's the crazy thing. That is just the Hall of Heroes. So I'm going to take that away And I'm going to put out the link real quick. And if anybody wants to jump in here, they can. So we can talk about this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's invite people to the panel. Because I hate talking to myself sometimes. I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys, but I like talking to other people. All right, let's put that out there. And let's talk about this schedule because it is insanity. Insane. Like, they're not messing around. They said, we don't want to just break the internet. We want to demolish it. Yeah, you think it's a trailer. I really hope it is a trailer. I honestly do. I mean, I think we all do. Suicide Squad game is going to be fire. Imagine taking on Superman, and he's constantly learning and adapting to your attacks. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's going to be great. And right now we got Bat Dan. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing. Just excited for the fandom.
Oh my God, are you off that day? You working that day?
Well, I'm currently in a fun employment situation, so I'll be off that day. Let's just say.
Okay, well that's good.
So
sorry about your situation, but
coronavirus is a bitch. What can you affecting jobs? But this is why I like these events. Get your mind off. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I actually have a theory about what's going on with Justice League.
What's your theory?
So you know how Zack was going to do 3 movies, but it was whittled down to 2 movies.
Yeah.
If we're going back to Zack's vision, what if Zack's doing additional photography for Justice League 2, and actually, so a lot of the footage that was going to be in Justice League 1 is going to be in Justice League 2, so we'll have 2 of the movies right off the bat.
I think that could happen. I mean, you're talking about, again, a 4 or 5 hour movie anyway. So they clearly could split this up into 2 movies. And like you said, that can make a lot of sense. And we know that he's getting a bunch of money. Like, I think originally they said $30 million or something like that. And then the studio, some guy from the studio was like, yeah, I wish it was that much. Like, he just said it's way more than that. So yeah, no, it would not surprise me if they were doing that. I mean, that would be completely awesome. We'll just have to wait and see. And maybe that could be one of the surprises for Zack's panel, is that we're not just giving you Justice League 1, we're giving you Justice League 2. I don't know.
That would be great. I would love that because, as long as we get Zack's completed story, that's what I'm rooting for. Exactly.
I'm right there with you. And we have Hasiel says, the rumor is Desaad will be in Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer. Yeah, I have heard that. Do you think that's true?
I think it's possible. Yeah, I think Zack has a lot of surprises because he even said that out of everything he's told us already that there's more to come. So I think Desaad wouldn't surprise me. I think we'll get all the big minions of Darkseid. Desaad, Kalibak.
Yeah. And that's the thing is everyone thinks that Zack has been ruining this movie for years because of all the stuff he's been putting out. But I don't even think it's close to ruining the movie. There's just so much in this thing, and it's just so jam-packed that him just telling us some of these people that are in the movie or some of the details, we're not even close to how much we're going to see in this movie. So everyone just needs to take a deep breath and relax. It's going to be fine. It's let's just say minus the Zack's panel for DC Fandom. What are you most excited for?
I would say I'm most excited for the Secrets panel because I'm really, really hoping on either Batfleck or Ayer Cut. One of those 2 things, but I'm rooting for.
If you had to pick between Batman getting his own series or the Ayer Cut, what would you pick?
I would have to go with Batfleck because I still enjoyed Suicide Squad, even though I know it could have been better. I still enjoyed it, whereas Batfleck just doesn't feel complete. It doesn't he needs his own movie or series. I mainly just want to see that script. He already wrote a script, and it should get it.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we've seen the Suicide Squad, and at the end of the day, Ben Affleck's Batman is my favorite Batman of all time. So I'm gonna take Batman over Suicide Squad every day. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. So if I had to choose, I would definitely choose the Batman series over the Ayer cut. Not saying I don't want to see the Ayer cut. Of course, I want to see the Ayer cut, and I highly believe that's going to happen because, again, they're putting all this money towards Zach's movie, and there's another movie that's already finished. You just need to rearrange some things. You just need to add some old scenes back in, and from what I'm hearing, add in Steppenwolf. That's going to cost money. Add in Steppenwolf and the Parademons. But other than that, it's pretty much a complete movie. So just hands down, I think that's coming.
Well, especially during the pandemic, where it's like it's hard to do filming with social distancing. The Ayer cut of Suicide Squad would be perfect because you can easily do that without violating all the guidelines set out. So
yeah, exactly. Like a bunch of that stuff is already filmed, and then you just move it around. And especially if you're going to add a Steppenwolf, like you don't need to be again, that's just all CGI work, and so that would be easy. But do you think they're filming right now? Because I think before I went on vacation, they said that last weekend, I think they were saying was the weekend that Zach was going to start filming. So do you think that's true?
I think it's possible. I don't know. Like, it can't be in California because I know that depends where they're filming because every state is different with the. I mean, it also depends what they're filming. Like, Martian Manhunter scene, just him. They could easily that one with. I think it's. I think it depending on where they are. I think that's definitely.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the picture that Zach put out of the guy doing the color grading, so that was pretty cool to see him working on that stuff again. But again, that's easy stuff. That's stuff that can be done at your house, or you don't need to be out there filming for that. But yeah, it's definitely going to change how films are being made right now. Like, do we have any idea if Robert Pattinson's Batman started filming again? Because I know they were originally supposed to start back up in July, but then I think it got delayed again.
Well, so happened with that is that they're going to film in a studio now. They're not going to film outside. Film in the actual studio.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, again, the problem is this hard to predict what's going to go on right now. Like what's going to go on with filming is. I think they need to get something out because I think one of my biggest issues with Robert Pattinson as Batman is we haven't seen anything yet, and they're giving us all this stuff with Robert Pattinson. They're giving us 2 spin-off series. It's like we haven't even seen a trailer. Like you need to earn the spin-off. You can't just. You have to give us a movie that we like, and then you can do all that cool stuff afterward.
Yeah, exactly right. It's crazy how they're already like, oh yeah, you're gonna get a Catwoman series now. I'm like, what? Like, what if the movie just bombs and no one likes that Catwoman? Like, then what? Then you're already gonna. I know a lot of they just like to jump the gun too quick. It's like when you have a successful series on Netflix or something, and then right away it's like, oh yeah, they've been renewed for 5 seasons. I'm like, whoa, you just kind of jumped the gun there. But I think sometimes they do that to save on money too, so they can just shoot a bunch of stuff back to back. But yeah, I think that gets them in trouble sometimes. Just wait until the movie comes out and then you can make your decision. But yeah, man, DC Fandome, I can't say enough about it. It's going to be insane. Okay, so now I should say minus Zach's panel, minus the surprise panel. What are you excited for?
I mean, in one ways, actually, I was kind of excited for the Batman because I was looking forward to a reason to be excited. I just want to. But other than that, I don't know. I would kind of like the Flash. I want to see the Flash movie. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited to see what exactly is going on because right now it's rumored to be more of a Batman movie than a Flash movie.
Yeah, that's true. You're hearing possibly 2 or 3 Batman are going to show up in the movie. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just so much to take in. Being a DC fan, this is I can't believe this is happening, that we're getting all this. And I don't know about you, but I'm not a big gamer, but when it comes to the Arkham games, I really enjoy them. So I'm really looking forward to see what WB Montreal is going to bring to us because it's looking like it's going to be a Batman game. And then you have Rocksteady that's given us the Suicide Squad game. Just damn, they're hitting everything. Games for me, the movies, they're giving it all to me at once, and I'm just so excited. Oh, but yeah. I'm really excited for a release date. I really hope they give us a release date for Zach's movie.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I do worry about committing to a release date right now, though. Because I know I've been bringing this up. Unfortunately, it's affecting things though with the pandemic. It's like, who knows what could. I mean, delays could happen. Look at Wonder Woman. I mean, that movie's supposed to come out in like June, I think, and now.
Yeah.
So as long as they don't pull Mulan with that movie,
Yeah, you know what? And I said that in a previous stream of mine. I said that I think it's really hard to give us a release date because, like you said, with the pandemic and everything. But it really all depends on what Zach wants to do. Because again, we know that most of his movie is filmed. We know that. We know he wants to do additional photography, but maybe in their eyes, they can be like, okay, I need to get this shot done and this shot done. And that's not that big of a deal. Like, it's very simple. Like, for instance, the Martian Manhunter shot, that's really simple. Like, that is literally Harry Lennox walking like down a hall, like, or out of an apartment building or something like that. That's it. Like, that's the shot. And then I guess he transforms into the Martian Manhunter at the end. So that needs to be done, but still, like, the shot, like the footage of him walking down a hallway, very simple. But it depends on how much he wants to add and how many people need to be involved in those scenes. But if they can be like, okay, it's not that much and we can get this done very easily in a couple of weeks, maybe we can put a release date. But who knows? Maybe they're confident enough. Maybe they're like, it doesn't matter. We'll put a release date out there, and if we can't get that stuff filmed in time, we just won't add that in the movie. I don't know. I don't know what their process is behind the scenes, but I really hope they do give us a release date so it can kind of like calm our nerves a little bit.
same here. Well, if they go with my theory, then it wouldn't really matter. They would have to.
They would what?
Well, if they went with my theory, then it wouldn't really matter so much because they would have to delay Justice League 2, and they could release League 1.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? And you're exactly right. And again, I don't know what their plans are to do a series or a movie, but I also said this. I said that, what they could do is, let's say they want to make it a series. They want to make it a 6-part series. Each episode is going to be an hour. And what they could do, which they won't, is they could like release the first chapter like January 1st, and then like release the first chapter and it would just blow up and like the hype will be insane. And then you can release the rest of it, let's just say May or something like that, but you can give us a taste of it. And I think that would be really cool. But I don't think they'll do that. But yeah, there's many avenues they can take. We'll just have to wait and see what they want to do. So we have a question from Sid Sonny. He says, do you guys think we'll see a full-on Atlantean invasion in Aquaman 2 with Superman and Batman invading and helping Arthur out? I don't know, because I think originally that was planned for the first movie. But what I will say is that with every sequel, they like to add more characters in. Now, if you take an Aquaman movie with Jason Momoa that already made $1 billion, how are you going to make that movie better? How are you going to add more to that movie? Oh, you have Batman at your disposal. Oh, you have Superman at your disposal. Kind of like what Marvel did with Captain America. They made that Captain America Civil War movie, which was literally an Avengers movie, but they called it Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they could do that too. They can say, oh yeah, we're going to do an Aquaman movie, but we're going to have Batman and Superman in it. So it turns out it's really like a Justice League movie. So definitely I think they're going to have other characters involved. If that's the case, I even read an Aquaman comic, Rebirth, where it was kind of the same deal, where they were bringing the fight to Earth, and you had Superman and Batman helping out and stuff like that. So yeah, if they bring the fight to Earth, you're definitely going to have those characters helping out. I can see that. What about you?
As long as it's limited, because I worry, because like Aquaman is more like a supporting character, so you got to be careful when you bring in like the big guns like Batman and Superman, because you want to make sure that it's still Aquaman's movie. What I had with Civil War was that it wasn't Captain America's movie. So if you like maybe have them there for like mostly the fight, like it's mostly Aquaman's movie, but like the final fight, you bring in like Batman and Superman, then it's still kind of mostly Aquaman's movie. So I think if they did something like that, but also too, it also depends on Ben Affleck's willingness, because I know Ben is, I think he'll come back for like his arc. I still think his return is still going to be limited. Like it's going to be limited appearances. Like I think he'll movie. I think he'll finish Zach's arc. I think he may even do a cameo. particularly I'm hoping for a Flashpoint cameo with the letter reading scene. But, I think it may be hard to get him to do more than that, but I think, Superman, I think Henry Cavill is the exact opposite. Like, I think if he's available, he'll do Superman for anything. So,
yeah, definitely. So John Cena says it's unreal. 2 years ago, we were sad that we would never get to see Snyder Vision, and here we are imagining and discussing all the theories and futures of movies. Except I know, like literally, this is the perfect situation. It's sad to say it, but the whole fact that AT&T, well, that's not sad, but AT&T bought out Warner Brothers, and then this pandemic hit. It's like, this is literally the perfect situation for this movie. You have a movie that's already made that is pretty much, not whatever. I mean, I say it was like 100% finished, but then Zach wants to add on to it because they were willing to give him more money. But I'm saying that there's a cut out there that is done. And even I saw that a lot of people were fighting back and forth about how the fight, or not the fight, the look of Steppenwolf, like originally, like how he turned out in the movie theaters with Justice League. That's how Zach was going to have him in his movie as well. And then Jay Oliva was like, no, he was not going to be like that in Zach's movie. So it just shows you that like a lot of this movie was ready to go, if not 100%, 99% done, ready to go. And then AT&T buys out Warner Brothers. It's money on the table. Of course they're going to release this. And now we're at a point where we're not just getting Zach's movie. We're probably getting the Ayer cut, and we're probably getting, or we're getting a Flash movie. We're possibly getting a Ben Affleck Batman series, possibly a Cyborg series, possibly a Batman Beyond movie. Like literally, like the possibilities are endless, and we're just getting all of this crap. DC Fandome is 1 week away, and I can't believe like we're in this moment right now, because I never thought this would happen. I thought the DCEU was done. I thought if they didn't release the Snyder Cut, it was going down in the tubes, which it looks like it was. But ever since they decided to release the movie, everything is on the up and up.
Exactly. Well, like I saw Birds of Prey, and that's when I started to give up on the DCU, was because that was like, I was like, this is what happens when you kick off Zack Snyder. But I even said, like, the only way the DCU can be saved is with the Snyder Cut. I've been very vocal about that, and now they're doing that. Now they're rectifying the wrongs of the old leadership at WB. And I don't know if you heard Ray's recent comment this week.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So, I mean, you see, even the leadership is kind of suffering a little bit still.
Yeah. Ray's comments were interesting. And my first thought was that him saying that, I thought that was like reshoots that were happening now. And I was like, wait a second, I had to get some clarification. I had to like talk to some people, and they're like, no. He was talking about the reshoots back when Joss Whedon took over, because I was like, why is he talking to Jeff Johns during the Snyder Cut reshoots? Like, why is Jeff Johns even there? Like, what is going on? But no, they were like, no, that was when he was filming with Joss Whedon. That's when he had the conversation with him and everything. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot more that's going to come out, but from what Ray Fisher's saying, it does not look good. Like, he's talking about him committing a crime, Jeff Johns. So, I mean, the fact that he's still involved with WB is kind of crazy at this point. But yeah, I think he's on his way out eventually. I mean, he's kind of a part of WB. They kind of put him on the side burner. But yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about Jeff Johns?
I mean, so I always try to take stuff with a grain of salt. Like, I don't know Ray Fisher. I don't know Jeff Johns. It's hard for me to really, I try not to automatically go attack someone because of what someone said. That's just,
yeah, I agree.
I don't trust Jeff Johns in terms of writing movies, because he was definitely involved in the debacle of Justice League. So
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if someone raised comments. And I don't think he actually officially works for WB anymore. I think he's kind of more like an outside, like a contractor, so to speak.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, I mean, I see Stargirl, and I enjoy it. I'm still going to watch stuff that he did. I'm still looking forward to Wonder Woman 1984, even though I know Jeff Johns is hugely involved in what's hugely.
Yeah.
Because, I don't want him involved in any future big projects because of, what when.
Yeah, I think the like he used to be, he was trying to get involved with all the Zach's movies, and then we saw that just turned out to be a big clusterfuck. and then they kind of just got rid of him. Like you said, he's kind of like a contractor now for WB. But yeah, as far as him getting involved in movies anymore, that's not going to happen. No way, no chance in hell. But yeah, I wanted to point something out. Nicotina's show, he's been in charge of the Crisis of Infinite streams. He's been doing a hell of a job contacting all of us, getting all of our schedules and everything. But yeah, below my screen, you can see there's the link for our streams for next Saturday. And again, I'm starting off. I'm the first one, Subjective Reviews from 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And we will not stop until the end of the night. Well, Eastern Time, the end of the night. Where are you at? Where's your location?
So that'll be 6 a.m. for me.
Okay. Where are you at? Sorry, your mic's breaking up. It's going in and out.
Chicago suburbs.
Okay, Chicago. Okay. Yeah, so it'll be 6 a.m. for you. It'll be 7 a.m. for me. And if you're in California or West Coast, it'll be, 11 a.m.? Or no?
4.
No, 10 a.m. No, you're right. It's before. The times get me all fucked up. Yes, you're right. 4 a.m. Sorry. So yeah, it's literally going to be all. I mean, the DC Fandom event is 24 hours, and they're going to do repeats. I know for the Hall of Heroes, they're going to do it every 8 hours. So if you're sleeping and you missed the first Hall of Heroes, they're going to repeat everything again. And that's the only place I'm going to be. I know there's other stuff going on. Like I know there's like some streams for the TV shows and everything, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not really big into the DC TV shows. Yeah, Nicotina, 4 a.m. I know, I'm sorry. I get all my times mixed up. We're constantly going back and forth. But yes, 4 a.m. if you're in the West Coast. That's fine. Just, sleep in because you're going to have a long day. Don't get up to watch Subjective Reviews. It's going to be fine. The major event doesn't start until 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which will be 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for you on the West Coast. So that'll be perfect time for you. But again, man, like, can't talk enough about DC Fandome. A bunch of surprises, more footage. Now, with Zach's movie, do you think we're going to see if it's going to, or he's going to tell us if it's going to be a series or a movie? You think he's going to say that?
Yeah, I think he even told us that he'll confirm that at the, like, in Grace Randolph's interview. I thought he even said it was either that or Justice Con. He said he was going to confirm that at DC Fandome. Actually, it might have been Justice Con because I think that was asked, and then he said, "Oh, DC Fandome."
Yeah, no, I recall him saying that. I was just making sure because I'm pretty sure he said, yeah, that we would get a release date. I'm pretty sure, and that we would get confirmation on if it was a series or a movie. So, yeah, I mean, we're not just looking forward to the trailer. We're looking forward to some good information from Zach on that day as well. And we got a Sid's son here. I'll probably be on for another 8 minutes. Usually like to do these for an hour. I invited Jeffrey to come on, but he didn't pop on. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's working. Tyler, will you do a recap of DC Fandome, going over the highlights of each panel to some extent? I'll probably wait until it's all over and watch the trailers and stuff afterwards. Yeah, no, definitely. Like all the YouTubers that cover this stuff, including myself, we're going to have a recap of everything. The reason we wanted to do the Crisis of Infinite streams is to give you guys that live reaction from us, and we can kind of all watch it together. That's why we're doing it, because a lot of YouTubers they'll watch a trailer and be like, "Oh, this is my live reaction." It's like, no, it's not. You've already seen the trailer like 5 times. It's not. And so you'll get to see our live reactions, and we'll break up and we'll talk about it. We won't we'll stay on the panel for a little bit, and then when you have the other panels that we really don't care about, we'll talk about what just happened. We'll talk about like what Zach said or previous stuff. We'll talk about Wonder Woman panel, the video games, all that stuff. And then, yeah, Bat Dan's got his new Justice League hat on over here. What's your shirt say?
Oh, zombies love me because I donated blood. It was, Heroes of Villains Fan Fest and Walker Stalker Con. It's like a combined event.
No, I've never heard of it.
Okay, so yeah, it's just something for the TV shows and Walking Dead. Basically,
okay.
I donated blood. They had a blood donation, and zombies love me because I donated blood. Even though in Walking Dead they're not actually called zombies ever, but
yeah. Oh, nice. Look, we both have our red hearts on. I got my I love Zack Snyder shirt, and you got your Zombies Love Me shirt. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if we got any other questions here before I get off. But yeah, again, guys, if you need to know the information on the streams, Nicotina put the link on here, but also go to Twitter if you have a Twitter. My page, Nicotina's page, Zerafet. We're all posting it out there. Sil Abdul. Let's see. One more. Sam Tang Wong says, hopefully the Suicide Squad will be multiplayer. Same with potential new Batman game. Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be a Suicide Squad game, I can definitely see it being a multiplayer. I don't see why I wouldn't. But I mean, hopefully we'll get those questions answered at the Dome. Yeah. So, Dan, you got anything else for me before we get off here?
Well, in terms of multiplayer, as long as you don't have to be multiplayer, I live by myself, so multiplayer would be a little hard for me, but as long as it's an option, yeah.
Yeah, I just think it'll be an option. Igor says before you get off, nobody wants to see that, Tyler. See what? What was I doing? Was I doing something weird?
I don't know.
Before you get off, no one wants to see that, Tyler. Oh, okay. Well, Igor, tell me what I was doing because I have no idea. Akbar says you're about to end the streams already. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. He's saying you're getting off. Yeah, no, I usually keep these streams to an hour. I tell you guys that all the time. But yeah, I mean, again, recap. Crazy week. Steppenwolf. Zach's working on the movie. DC Fandome. Like I said, I told you guys, we are literally 1 week away from the event. It's jam-packed. I showed you guys the schedule. I just wanted to talk about the schedule. I showed you guys the Crisis of Infinite streams. Don't cross the streams, Igor says. Okay. But yeah, I showed you guys the Crisis of Infinite streams. I'll be the first one starting early in the morning, and we'll go to Film Gob and then Fatal J before the event starts, and then we'll get right into it. And like we'll just be live the whole day. And again, like when the panels, there's a Sandman panel that's like after the WB Montreal, so probably really won't be interested in that. So that will give us time to recap what happened with Wonder Woman and what happened with WB Montreal. I'll talk about that a little bit. And then maybe if there's not much going on, maybe we'll get off and we'll come back. We'll just have to play it by ear. We'll just have to wait and see when the day comes. But again, it's just to give you guys our live reactions. And it's going to be a fun day, and I really look forward to it. So with that, I think I'm going to get off here. I appreciate you coming on, Bat Dan.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Anytime. Again, I appreciate that. Thanks for coming on. And with that, I will see you guys Monday.